Hello, 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 everyone. Let's get this party started. See if I can find everybody. Of course, it's not showing up yet. I see two people are here. Can't see who you are yet, but we're getting there. Okay, I think I found it. Hey, Aunt. How are ya? Hi, Nancy. Hello, hello. I apologize for our view. It's a little bit different today because, hey, Sue, Facebook again, I'm not able to go landscape for whatever reason. I've tried different ways of doing it, and it would not allow me to flip to the landscape mode. So, we're straight up and down here. So, again, smaller work surface to see. All right, let's see. Give me a moment while I back out of here for just 1 second so I can share this with my team and such. So we're gonna change to group. All right, we're gonna go to Creative Hearts and post one more time. So bear with me. Groups and VIP, there we go. All right, I think I'm all set. Hey, Carol, glad you could join. Hey, Sherry, glad you could join as well. I know you were not sure if that was going to work out or not. All right, well, just to remind everybody, January 5th is coming pretty quickly, and that means celebration. So that means being able to place orders and earn free product out of this little mini catalog. I can't show you the inside yet, but on January 5th, we'll be able to take a look, and that's when our mini catalog goes live as well. I do have some sneak peeks to show you, though, from that. Today, our featured set is the Way to Go. This set is so stinking cute. So, hey, Miss Lori, I'm glad you're here because we're going to announce our big announcement tonight. Before I go any further, because I am totally excited, I know Lori is too, we have created a brand new group, and I will be posting after this video is over. And Lori, feel free, if you can grab that link, post it in the comments. But I'll also post it in the description of this video when it's over with. But our new group, it's Creative Kaleidoscope. Where we will be hosting a happy hour next weekend on Saturday. And then on the 2nd, January 2nd, we are going to host our bingo event. Both of these events are free. We just want you to come join us. The happy hour we will do using in groups, you have the option of using rooms. So it's using the Messenger video chat. So we can actually chat back and forth and have a glass of wine, have a glass of beer, have a coffee, have your tea, whatever your heart's desire. We're just going to come hang out, just chat, talk about our Christmas, talk about Stampin', anything you want. It's just going to be a happy hour because 2020 needs to be sent out. I'll just say that. We just need to send off 2020. So, anyway, we invite you to join this group. It is Lori and I. We're doing it as a joint venture, and you are all invited. And then on January 2nd, we will host a bingo. We will do some creative things with new product. Her and I will share some of the creativity there and projects, and then we'll play some rounds of bingo for some little prizes. No big deal. We'll have some embellishments and such that will be awarded as prizes, but we're going to have some fun. So, yes, good riddance 2020. Let's roll it in with some fun for 2021. So you will find the link here. Like I said, I will post the link to this new group. And it's just going to be fun. And if we have success, we'll probably do the bingo thing periodically. And who knows about the happy hour? We might do that pretty often too. So yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. And yes, I am super excited too, Miss Lori. All right, so now, Prize Patrol tonight. I do have some pearls that I'll be giving away next weekend when we're together again. So, pearls. From last week, we had the rhinestones, and I do have 2 winners. I have Miss Nancy and Miss Betty. You are both winners for the rhinestones, and I will get those out. So congratulations, ladies. And like I said, before we get to our way to goat, which is so stinking cute, I do have a few sneak peeks. The one I think everybody has been waiting for, dun, 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 the Baby Boss. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the little one. And oh my gosh, love this little machine. It's so stinking cute. It's just like its mama. It has the foldable base. It has the little placard here, but this is like a sticker. It's not the metal placard like the mama has. It has a molded handle. It has a nice little there. It comes with all your plates. So you get your base plate, which is a number 1. You get 2 of your acrylic plates that are number 2s. You get the light gray number 3. This is for your standard embossing folders, they're the narrow ones, but they're standard. And then you get the dark gray, which is a number 4 for your 3D embossing folders, for the mini 3Ds. Okay, so you get all of the plates that you need. We will be using this tonight. Like I said, I'm in love, and it's so stinking cute. And I will show you it next to, hopefully with this non-landscape mode, you can see the difference. Huge difference in weight. This one's so much lighter. So if you go anywhere to craft, this is the one you want to take. But here they are side by side. I know it's not a real good view. Maybe if I put it this way, you can see it a little bit better. Is that not the cutest thing you ever saw? It's so little. Love it. Hey, Miss Betty. All right, so that's the Baby Boss. Love him. All right, now a few products. I don't know if any of you have seen this yet, but this is the gold leafing. I actually bought a container because they did tell us in on stage that when you open this up, it kind of has a tendency to blow up. So they kind of recommend that you have a big container for it. So I'm going to open it with you guys. So I'm going to put that in there. Oh, look at that. Look at that gold leafing. It's so soft. Oh, it does have a tendency to fly. But look at that. Is that not cool? And you use it with, I don't know, for those of you who've been around Stampin' Up! For a long time, if you remember this, heat and stick powder. Well, they're coming back with the heat and stick powder. So you're going to stamp with your Versamark. Use the heat and stick powder. Heat it. It becomes sticky, and then you can apply your gold leafing. So really cool stuff. So looking forward to playing with that, I have to say. But I wanted to show that to you. So cool. I've gotten so much stuff over the last few weeks. I don't remember what I've showed you and what I haven't shown you. Okay, this you have seen. Let's see. We've got some cool new stuff. think I went a little crazy when I started ordering pre-order stuff. All right, so here's one of the Handsomely Suited, and there are dies that go to that. I'm not sure what I did with them right now. What's this one? Nope, that's not it. Then we have, this is a Celebration set, Touch of Ink. Is that not adorable? We have Circle Celebration. We have Art Gallery, which is gorgeous, and this set of dies goes with it. Oh, this mat here, Sherry, that is, was from Stampin' Up for On Stage. They sent that to us, those of us who participated and got our goodie bag. Here's the dies. This one says, it won't, no, wait, what's it say? I'm not doing well reading backwards. Just wanted to say, or just want to say. That says just want to say. And then these are the little tags, the flowers, the flower heads. And that coordinates with these. Then we have Handmade for You. This one has another copyright Stampin' Up. So anybody who likes to sell their Stampin' Up, their cards that they make, you would need something like this that has the copyright Stampin' Up. Then we have Approaching Perfection. It's another celebration set. Then we have Simply Succulents, which there's a die that goes to that. And again, I think I might have put that away already. But that has coordinating dies. Then here's another celebration. This one's Heal Your Heart. This is Celebration. This is Corner Bouquet. This is in the catalog, and that's Hot Dog. So, again, I got a little crazy on my pre-orders. I've been ordering a little bit all month long, so all kinds of fun. So, on to Way to Goat. This set has been in the annual catalog, and I've been wanting to play with it for so long because I think it is so stinking cute. So, here we are. We're going to play with Way to Goat. And I got bright, happy cards to help send out 2020 on a cheery note. We have You're the Goat, Greatest of All Time. I got you a cake, but I ate it. And Way to Goat. Hey, Deb. All right, so we have very bright cards today. We're going to start with the Way to Goat. And we've got here, we have Melon Mambo, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of Mango Melody that is 5 1/4 by 4. I have a scrap of Whisper White, and then I have 3 pieces of the, oh, what's the name of that designer paper? What do they do with it? Artistry Blooms? Yes, Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. We have 3 pieces here, each measuring 2 inches square. So, we're going to start with, where is that? This is the Way to Goat stamp. And I did it on here using Versamark just to add some texture around there. But I think I'm going to go with the actual Mango Melody ink pad just to give it a little bit more, so it shows up a little more, for a little bit more texture than what we got. So we're going to use our Mango Melody, and we're just going to, looks like I need to re-ink my Mango Melody. I'm probably getting just as much color from this as I did Versamark. little bit. Okay, not bad. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Sorry you have to leave. Have a good night. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. We're not ready for that yet. We got our designer series paper pieces here. So we're just gonna lay them out. I kind of want to eyeball where I'm gonna put them. And that's gonna kind of go there. And that will go kind of there. So we'll look at that. Like there. Add that just like so. And then we have our last piece. There we go. Okay, then I have, this is retiring ribbon. The last time I checked, it was still in stock, but I'm not sure if it still is at this point because things are selling out fast. This is the Snowflake ribbon, Snowflake Splendor ribbon, and it is on the retirement list from the holiday catalog, but it's so sparkly and so pretty. I decided to use it because when you have a bright, happy card like this, you need sparkle, right? So just gonna grab that little knot there. I do too, Lori. The Stampin' Seal Plus is my absolute favorite. I think I'm using that tonight. I use that more than I do anything. I'm not sure why. I like both of them, but that one seems to be where I really gravitate to. Okay, now we just need scissors to trim that off. Okay. Now we can go ahead and just use our Stampin' Seal Plus. Ooh. Well, I guess it's time for a refill. Add that to our card front. I guess there's no time like the present then to show you how to refill this, right? Okay, so our refills come in these little pouches, like so. So you just open your container, pull out your used up cartridge, throw it away. These pouches, I do like to save them because they do make great little pouches for putting in little die cut pieces or anything like that you want to save. I do have a few already, so I don't need to save this one, but I do save them. All right, and you just put your cover back on like so, and you're ready to go. Okay, so there's that. So now I'm going to bring in my Scrap Whisper White. And I want, where's my way to goat? There we go. We want our dancing goat. He's so cute. So we have our little dancing goat. And we're going to use our Memento Black ink because we are going to color him with our blends. So we're just going to ink him up like so. And we're going to stamp him. And I'm using, I have my light and dark smoky slate, and I have my crumb cake, the dark. So the dark crumb cake, I'm just going to do his little horns here. Like so. Then I have the light smoky slate, and I'm just going to fill him in. And he's so cute. I'm going to leave his face and his eyes white for the time being. They're going to be the last thing I do. Just doing around his face there. No real fancy coloring. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, so there's our light smoky slate. Now we're going to bring in the dark, and I'm just going to go right where the artist like did these little hash marks and extra little marks, just to give them a little more dimension. Under his nose, because you would expect him to have a shadow there from his head. And right around that arm there. We got our smoky, light colored smoky slate again, and just kind of blend all that out. Now we can go in and do his face, because we want his face to be the lightest part. We don't want it to blend in with the rest of him. And that is it for our cute little goat. We're going to bring in our stitched shapes. I want the second to the largest, and we're going to run him through our little baby boss. So we'll open that up. We need our base plate number 1. We need a number 2. We're going to bring in our die. And you can use, if you don't want it to move, if you're worried about that, you can use a little Post-it note. And then we need another number 2 plate. And then you're just going to run it through. I know this is shaking the camera just a little bit, but it goes through, and you have your little dancing goat. I'll set this out of the way for just a minute. Then we're going to take our Melon Mambo, Way to Goat, and stamp that. I don't like that. That's a little blurry. So we're going to stamp that again. Luckily, we have two sides to our paper. Much better. And we're going to use the smallest circle of our stitched shapes, and we're going to die cut that. Oop, maybe. Bring back the baby boss. Slide that in there like so. And run it through. Hey, June. That's what replay is all about. And there's our way to goat. Get rid of our scrap. And then we're going to have to go find that die later today because that just rolled across the floor. God knows where that just went. Probably never to be seen again. But anyway, bring back our card. We got our goat. We need our dimensionals. Peel those backings off. And now we're just gonna put our goat there over those little panels. Again, one dimensional off to the side. And almost done. One more thing. We have the Artistry Blooms sequins. And we're going to scatter a few of these around. So let's see. Let's use, which colors? Yeah, let's do these ones. And of course I have my take your pick tool. I got the little sticky end here. So we're just going to stick a couple of these here. And we'll get one of these and stick that right there. Let's set these over here because we're not done with those. So there is our way to goat card number 1. Oh, thank you, ladies. I appreciate the hearts. All right. So that's card number 1. Card number 2, this one here, that is, I got you a cake. Oops. But I ate it. So we have a Night of Navy card base. We have 3 pieces of that Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper, keeping with that bright theme. And those are cut 3/4 wide by 3 3/4 long. I have a piece of Daffodil Delight that's 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I have a piece of Whisper White that measures 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. Then, which I did not cut, we need an inside piece that is 4 by 5 1/4. So that piece is coming right up. Okay. So that's for our inside. So we start by folding our card base in half. Then we have our Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. So we're going to, again, just kind of line it up about where we're going to have it. And let's see, yeah. like that. So we're just gonna try to keep that straight. Sometimes it's easier if you just turn it. There we go. And add some adhesive to this piece. Sometimes you just gotta get it started. There we go. There. All right, so we have our strips on. Now we're gonna bring in our little fluffy goat. So here's our little fluffy goat. Ink him up. Again, we're using our Memento. We're going to go towards the bottom here. And then we need the grass. And I used a little bit of old olive to do the grass under his feet. So just ink that up and down. Okay. So now we can bring in, again, I'm using the same Stampin' Blends. What I'm going to do is horns with the crumb cake. And I did his feet with the crumb cake this time too, just to change him up just a little bit. Then we have our smoky slate. Leaving his eyes and his nose color free for a little bit. Just because I want those to be the lightest areas. Got the dark. And just strategically finding a few places where you'd expect it to be shaded, like these little extra areas here and right underneath his face. Okay. I know, I don't see a lot of activity going on here. So now we're just going to blend all that color out. Now we can go back and do the rest of his face. There we are. So there's our little goat. And I used some Night of Navy. And we got, no, that's the way to go. We want I got cake. All right, so I got you a cake. we're going to attach that to our Daffodil Delight. We need dimensionals. Well, I'm glad that the happy colors are bringing you joy. That was the whole point. These are definitely colors outside of my comfort zone, but sometimes I force myself to do that. Because Lord knows I could be very boring. Okay, so there's our way to go. I got cake. All right, so now we need our inside panel, and that is going to say, but I ate it. I think Tucker would say that. Yeah, actually it is a great way to use paper scraps there, Miss Lori. Absolutely. All right, go on. There we are. So that's almost done. Now we need to bring in our little sequins again. And take your pick tool. We're going to say that one can go there. And two. Ooh, there we go. Okay. So there's, I got you a cake. Well, it's good to know, Lori. All right, so we've got way to go, and we've got I got you a cake. But next up, you're the GOAT, our greatest of all time. Another bright one. This one uses our new in color Magenta Madness. And again, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. More of that Artistry Blooms Designer Series paper. This one is 1 1/4 by 4. And then we have two pieces that are, oh, I forget. Hang on, I'll tell you. They are 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. So we have two pieces, 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. And we have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 by 5 1/4, and then I have a scrap of Whisper White. Okie doke. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little can image, and we need our Magenta Madness. And we're just going to randomly stamp our can around. Not re-inking every time. We just want it all over. There we go. Before we do that, let's go ahead and do the goat, greatest of all time. And that'll go down here in the corner. All right, now we can start putting our strips on. So these cards go together very quick, very easy. Like Lori said, very good way to use up strips and scraps of designer paper. Just find coordinating pieces. Now we need our dimensionals. Yeah, they do kind of look like that, don't they, Nancy? Yes, they are open cans, and yes, they do kind of look like that. Actually, let's put this one on the bottom here. Put that one right about there. And then this one. All right, now we need our goat. Let's see. He's got our flower in his mouth. Stamp him right in the center. And once again, I'm going to use Crumb Cake, the dark, just to do those horns. I do have the light magenta madness to do his flower. And the dark granny apple to do the little leaf right there. Then we need our smoky slate. Start with our light. And we're just gonna color him in. And just like the others, we're gonna leave his face white to the very end. Just because we want his face to be the lightest area. You'll notice like there's little hash marks here and there. That's where you can go ahead and add your dark for some extra shading and highlighting and whatnot. So we'll go ahead and do that. along the horns there, the ear, some of these little fur pieces, his tail. Right around his leg. And then we're just going to go back, blend it out. Then we can just go in and add some color to his little face. All right. Now for him, I brought in the die set. This is the Hippo and Friends dies. This one, even if you're not into the Hippos stamp set, the little labels that come in here are really handy. So I'm using the largest of these here shape. And we're just going to get him centered on there. Find a Post-it. And yes, Lori, that does add extra texture and layer to that card. So where did I put the baby boss? So we're just gonna run this through. And there we have our cute little goat. The greatest of all time. And we need more dimensionals. Once I figure out what I did with them. I love this goat. I think he's so stinking cute. This whole set is just adorable. I wanted them from the day this catalog went live, the annual, but it was one of them ones that just kept getting pushed further and further down on my list because there were so many other things I wanted, but I finally got them, and I'm so happy. He just makes me happy. There you are. That is the greatest goat. The greatest of all time. Way to go. And I got you a cake. So, there we have it. Well, thank you, ladies. I appreciate the hearts. It's very sweet. Thank you, Donna. Thanks, Aunt. Thank you, Robin. I do too. Like I said, they kind of grew on me. As I stated, the kind of outside of my comfort zone colors, but they are bright, they are happy. And right now, I think with everything going on, we need bright and happy wherever we can find it. I know this year Christmas is going to look a little different for everyone with COVID happening. So I do want to take the opportunity to wish every one of you a very Merry Christmas in spite of it all. Ooh, good idea, Sue. That would be cute. But yes, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And I hope you will join Lori and I Saturday, the 26th, for happy hour. Like I said, grab a coffee, grab a tea, grab a beer, grab a wine, grab a mixer of whatever you happen to like, and join us in our new group. I will post that here in the description of this video so you can click it, join us, and we'll just have ourselves a little post-Christmas fun. Okay? I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Have an awesome Christmas, and hopefully I'll see you Saturday the 26th. Definitely will see you on Sunday the 27th. Aw, thank you, ladies, for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. That is Tuesday. So thank you, thank you. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. Merry Christmas.